In the midst of all the news about Donald Trump's cabinet appointments and those confirmation hearings, and the stories about Donald Trump liking to be peed on, one very important story was missed by the media, and that was the story of Juliette Huddy, a former Fox News host, who finally was able to settle a sexual harassment lawsuit against both Bill O'Reilly and new Fox News CEO Jack Abernathy. According to Law News, what happened was that Huddy began at the network in 1998. She eventually ended up hosting Fox and Friends on the weekends, and then moved over to Bill O'Reilly's show where she hosted a weekly segment. It was during this time, according to Huddy and according to court documents, that Bill O'Reilly began to sexually harass Juliette Huddy. And when Huddy absolutely refused O'Reilly's advances, she was terminated prematurely from her contract. Abernathy as well during that time had sexually harassed her, according to Huddy and the court documents. Now, Fox News very quietly settled this lawsuit. The official figure has not been released, but those close to the case say that it was well over 6 figures, which is not an amount of money that you pay out if these claims are completely false, which both Abernathy, Bill O'Reilly, and even Fox News have said is the case, that these allegations are completely false. Neither O'Reilly nor Abernathy are paying the money out of pocket. The money is coming directly from Fox News, which is disappointing because, as we've seen from the past, this was not the first time that Bill O'Reilly has been accused of inappropriate sexual conduct while employed by Fox News. He is exhibiting a pattern of sexual predator behavior through those halls of News Corp, and nobody is doing anything about it. That's the worst part. You know, it's bad enough that it happened. It's bad enough that it happened before. But you're reaching Bill Cosby levels of sexual predation if you continue to let this man roam the halls and host a show. Doesn't matter how good his ratings are. Hell, The Cosby Show was one of the top shows on TV at one point. But criminal activity, sexual predation, is a very serious issue that Fox News is not taking seriously. And by doing that, by doing nothing, they're leaving all the women that work at that network at risk. You know, for the last 12 months, Fox News has been hit time and time again with accusations of inappropriate sexual conduct from the men towards the women. And if you think about it, though, it kind of makes sense because that is the image, that is the persona that the men at that network give off during their segments. There was one time about a year or two ago, they had the idiot from Duck Dynasty and a couple other men come out to judge women's pants, to decide if leggings or yoga pants were acceptable to wear out in public. Not a single woman got to weigh in, but these scumbag men got to sit there oogling the behinds of these women. Because that's what Fox News is. It's for the super macho man who just, women belong in the kitchen. No. It's for assholes. Sexual predators. That should be their new tagline. It's not fair and balanced. It's sexist and borderline illegal. So, if you tune into Fox News, if you tune into Bill O'Reilly, just know that behind those little talking points he spews out, behind that big tough guy attitude, is a man who cannot control his sexual urges and does not deserve to be on the air, and someone who is a threat to every single woman working at that network.